custom sheath. It's Kydex weave. I have it set up for scout carry. I'm either going to put it in my backpack, behind me, or on my side. And yeah, you can guess what this is with this handle. This is a Bark River. Black canvas micarta, red liners. This here is a Tope Recon. I don't know if I can. That's a pretty fat handle, but, and also this ramp works well. And here's the Tope sign. And then on the other side, the Bark River knife sign. And you know, this knife, I think it was a bit rushed. I mean, when you look closely, the liner's not cut properly. But you can see here, I don't know if you can see that, but it's higher ridge on the left, lower on the right. I mean, that's what you get for semi-custom knives, right? Same thing here. The micarta's a bit higher, I think. But from the side, the steel's higher, which that's what you want, actually. Yeah, I mean, look at that flat spot there. Yeah, this is a Bark River. This is a Tope, and yeah. For size comparison, I have my Bark River Cub. And I use the red lanyards for vision. And this paracord is not the super strong stuff, but it's more comfortable. But yeah, here's the size comparisons. If you want to see the tips, they're both the same. This is a thinner tip, the Cub. But basically, both these knives are the same thickness. This is 0.187 of an inch. I find that the 0.217 or quarter inch is too thick for a good slicing knife. And when both knives are made of 3V, like these are, you know, 3V is great. You don't need to be that thick. So yeah, this knife is just feels nimble, and because it's not too thick, it's a little bit easier to carry. That's what I liked about the Cub over the Bravo. Actually, was like you get a little bit more blade length over Bravo, and because it's a bit thinner, it's a bit lighter. And then for a folder, if you've never seen a Tope before, everybody's seen Benchmade Freak in M4. So, sorry, all these knives are a bit oiled because where I went with them recently, it was salt water. It was right next door, so I had everything oiled just in case. Yeah. So there's the size of a Tope. So the Tope, it's big. It's like a 7-inch blade. This handle is thick. This one's a bit thinner, but this handle suits the knife. Like, you know, maybe this could be a bit thinner, but you can't be too picky. And also, another thing to know is that this thumb ramp actually fully works. I had a Bark River 1.25 where the thumb ramp didn't work, so even though the knife is amazing, I sold it because of that reason. But, you know, was selling half my knife collection to buy a Tope worth it? Definitely, because I mean, it's cool to have a bunch of knives, but at the same time, it's cool to have knives that you mostly use. And the knives I sold, I just wasn't using them. So what was the point, right? But yeah, that's what I'll do another close-up again. Here's the harpoon. I highly recommend getting micarta for the grip when it's wet. It actually was on the coast of the Pacific Coast when it was raining. The grip is pretty much the same thanks to the micarta. Very nice saving grace feature. This tip feels pretty strong too. Could they have made this knife thicker? Yeah, it would probably suit it just fine. But the problem with that would be when it got dull, you wouldn't be able to cut as good. That's the downside. So, you know. There's my fat finger hand. So because of that ramp, you can put your thumb on the side. It works just as good as a... Main reasons for getting this knife, I just want to carry one knife, one folder from now on. And a big knife has better capabilities and the folder can cut all my food. Maybe this won't come out of the sheath sometimes. This won't have fun, but you know, it's nice to know when you're in the bush that you've got something that is this capable. And what I'll be doing, yeah, we'll be chopping some trees for the next little bit to test the heat treat, which generally 99% of the time is okay, but if there's a problem, you know, Bark River warranty, right? Oh, and here's the sheath. Yeah. Highly recommend if you like your knife. I mean, this sheath will scratch the knife over time. I don't care. I need the knife to be usable for the next long time. And then, but just to say that when you fall, this knife ain't coming out. And it's not going through the sheath. That's the nice thing about it. So, I mean, like, it's a little bit wiggly. Gotta heat it up a little bit again, but yeah. Here's how it locks up. It's not gonna touch the blade. Here's my thumb push. Worth it if you like to use your knife. Brush swatting. So, get some, but so it does it. Pretty clean cuts. Yeah, that's the taupe. This is the best piece of wood for this. This is what you get for using real wood in the bush. It's not very, yeah. Oh, it's such a pain. Anyway, see if you can. Pretty much perfect, like. Lanyard. I can crush this. Oh yeah. Breaks it in half. This thing is nice to have on a knife because you won't hit the handle. Oh yeah, this thing's great.
Some really fine ones.
Got a few here. So now let's take off the fire flint. And let's here we go. I think we would have a reliable fire with the Tope Recon. There you go. Worth it. If you want to see how the spine looks after that, it's there's not even a single mark. Yeah, the roughness comes like the roughness is basically gone. Oh yeah, this is a good heat treat on this one. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Oh, whoa. Oh, what else can I say? That's insane. Kind of stuck on there, but we'll fix that over time. The main thing is that ain't coming out.